Hey, short on time, want to save some money? I am going to show you one of the great hacks, and it's been around, but it's one that you really need to utilize when the groceries are getting more expensive by the day, and of course you don't have as much time, and it's a sheet pan meal. So my name is Anita, and I'm your Pampered Chef consultant, and I'm going to pull together a quick, easy, and delicious sheet pan meal using my stone bar pan. So if you have never used a Pampered Chef stoneware, you're missing out. These are must-have materials in your kitchen. They make cooking easier, they're consistent, you get a lovely even heat across the surface, and they are new and improved. You can put them in you can move them from the cold to the oven, you can put them on broil, you can dishwasher safe even. It's our new fusion stoneware. Now mine looks loved, because it is. It's very loved. I use it a lot, and the darker it gets, the better. It is all for the better. And you can even get a starter kit, which would include the bar pan, one of my personal favorites, and the reason I hosted my first show was to get a bar pan to make pizzas on. Also, coming in the starter set, you get the beautiful loaf pan and the pizza stone. So beautiful. You save so much money with this set, and it gives you 3 really great options. Now, the reason I started with the stoneware bar pan is because it's rectangular, obviously, and it has the sides. And I find with the sides, you get so many options with it, like what I'm gonna start with in a sheet pan meal. So I'm gonna get going with that, but there's other things you can do: baking, you can bake cookies, you could make sheet pancakes, you could do, I just roast veggies, you could do like meatballs on there, so many options, chicken wings, and it goes on and on and on, but I'm doing my my sheet pan meal. So what I have put together in a bowl is, I've added some fennel, I like roasted fennel, some red onion. I'm gonna keep adding what I have going here, my carrots. So have my handy dandy vegetable peeler. I peeled all my potatoes with it. Love this thing, it's one of the favorites. People ask for it all the time. Super quick, and I don't like peeling potatoes with a peeler. This one is amazing, and I do like doing it with this one, and I'm saving more potato. I'm throwing less potato away, which is another great thing because I'm not wasting my ingredients. So I'm gonna just slice it fairly big chunks of my carrots, because of course the whole idea with the sheet pan is everything cooks together. Root vegetables like this are great because they cook about the same consistency. So the other thing I have is my veggie wedger. So everybody loves the apple wedger. Well, this fall, they have brought back the veggie wedger. And what's so great about this is you're gonna get the exact consistent sizes in your, when you're wedging your veggies. So I've got potatoes. So they all come in this, they're all the same size. They might be a bit longer or shorter, which is fine, but they'll still cook all together. I just left 2 here to do. Get those in there. And I found it easier. Now you can lay it on a pan, but because I was prepping ahead of time, I found it easier just to put it in a bowl. But what I do is I add those to my sheet pan first. So I have put some oil in there, and I put some spices. But my bowl is so full. I've got my glass bowl and a standard size, and it's, let me see how many cups. It's 8 cups. I've got that full. It was very full. So I'm gonna move my veggies around, make sure my oil has dispersed. Of course, you don't need to add oil on the chicken. Just get everything in there. And then on top of that, well, I'm gonna add my chicken first. And then I'm gonna add some lemon pepper seasoning across my pan. So I like to use thighs. I find them, they're so juicy and moist, and you just cannot go wrong. I'm using quite a few because I figured, hey, why not make, while I've got it going in there, I'm gonna make a big meal. So I'm just putting them on here and poking them in, the veggies. I've got my oven set for 425 and we're gonna be set to go. That's it. I've gotten into, you do one, like the bowl meals. Well, this is my one pan meal and basically everything's on it. I don't need to do, I've got my veggies there, I've got my protein, I've got a little bit of a variety of veggies even. So it's great. Great for midweek, great on the weekend if you want to take a break. And it's another great way, another great way to save money is clean out your fridge. Use the veggies you haven't used that week that are about to go bad. It's a great way to use that up as well. So many options with this. And like I said, huge time saver because you can just put it in there and you got, about 40 minutes. Check it to make sure after, but you've got about 40 minutes to just do something else. Clean up your kitchen, plan for the next day, whatnot. So I've got lots of lemon pepper. Sometimes I add a bit of salt on top of it, but not too much. And it is ready to go in the oven. And it will really depend on your oven. So make sure you check the temp, check your chicken. Mine, I'm using boneless. You can use bone-in as well. So it kind of varies. And like I said, it varies with your veggies too. So you want to make sure you have everything cut the same sizes and that they will cook evenly. So I'm going to throw it in and keep an eye on it. I'm going to do a check in about 30 minutes and see where we are then. So here we have it, a delicious and nutritious one pan meal with all our veggies, all our chicken ready to go. Great for middle of the week or the weekend. You should totally give it a try and love doing these in my bar pan. Can't go wrong with it. So check it out. Message me if you want any details.